Life continues to change for all of us. And today it's Sunday morning. I'm getting ready to go into church in a few moments. But I was thinking about with all of the change and for so many, so much uncertainty, especially all of you, my friends that are in Ukraine, dealing daily with this horrible war that leaves you wondering what's next. Well, for all of us, it's also what's next. But we have a God that loves us. And you that follow Christ and are a part of a church, often you hear about giving an offering. When you go to the church, they will tell you how you can give an offering. And they talk about giving the tithe. Well, that's 10%. When you think about it, God is so good to us. He overly, abundantly gives us so much because He doesn't want us to be worried that we'll have enough. Well, that means there's always overflow, and that overflow, well, that 10% and more, it's His. We need to give it back to Him. So that's His. That's His. Without any question, that's His. But I want you to think about loving God and thanking Him, even in days of uncertainty, even in times when you're so troubled. And you say, well, I don't have much money. Well, give Him that 10% may not be much. But you know what? Offering is so much more than money. I wish our churches talked about this more, but they don't. For some reason, they talk mainly about getting the money that will help support the ministry of the church. That's good, but there's so much more. And for those of us that don't maybe have a lot of money and our 10% seems so small, there's another part of life where we are so equal. You know, all through the Old Testament, when offerings were given, they were sacrifice offerings, and they weren't money necessarily. In the Old Testament, they would bring animals to sacrifice as an offering to God, blood sacrifices, things like that. Well, now when we go to church on Sunday and through the week you're thinking about your offering, you know where we're equal? When you go to church the next time, or when you're thinking about your offering, would you think about it this way? Dear God, You've given me so much. Even in these difficult times, I may not have a lot of money to get back, but Lord, I have my life. I have my hobbies. I have my job. If I have a job, I have that job. I have a family. I have time. All of us have the same amount of time in a day, 24 hours a day. Everybody gets the same part. Why don't you think about it this way when you go to the church next time? When you are thinking about giving an offering, why don't you think of it this way? Lord, oh Lord, I want to give You my time. Father, I owe You much more than 2.5 hours a day. That's 10%. I want to give You more than that today. Think about a week. What's a tenth of a week? Give Him more than a tenth of a week. Think about a year. 365 days. Well, 36 days of the year to give to Him. There's a great mission trip. Go and give your life. Give your time. Give him a big part of that hobby or those things you like to do. Take Him on your holiday with you and give that time to Him. No, we're equal when it comes to giving our offerings. Maybe not with money, but with our lives. In fact, some of you have given Him all. You said, Lord, here's my life. Take it all. I bring an offering, a sacrifice to You. Romans 12:1. That sacrifice life, let it be holy and acceptable to Him. That's your true worship. So when you give your offering this week, let's be equal. Let's just don't think about money. Let's think about our lives, our time, our families, our hobbies. Church, wake up. Offering's more than money. It's everything we have. And God's been good to us. So today, I want to thank Him because I owe it all to Him. I want to give to Him. But let's make a sacrificial offering to Him. God bless you wherever you are today. Trust Him. He cares. He knows. He loves.